What's up, everybody? Welcome back. We are ready for a little bit of WOOT action here tonight as these guys are out on the track. Currently, Scott Malokin on the pole here tonight. Kevin Orlando in a second. Petter in third. Kenny Storks in fourth. And Brandon's going to jump up to the number 5 spot. If this is your first time joining us for WOOT, top 5 transfer in on qualifying. Everybody else is going to go into a heat or a consi. Top 8 from the heats, top 5 from the consi, taking a total of 26 into tonight's feature. What's up, Kenny? As we continue to roll around the track right now, it is going to be Landon Moody in the number 9 spot. Is he able to pick up the pace here on lap number 2? Comes across the line. He is going to be sitting in the number 9 spot still. That is going to put him in a heat race. Hopefully he can race his way in. Mark Thrash out on the track. Shane Haas out on the track. Looks like we got over 30 cars that have taken lap times as Shane Haas goes quick time with a 40.216. Ripping. Oh, you're off tomorrow. Nice. What's up, Steele? What's up, buddy? How you doing? Good to see you. I need to come over and hang out with you guys one of these times. I keep wanting to. Everything's just been so crazy with school and everything else. This race, it's a little too late to get into this race tonight. What's up, Yellow? What's up? Are you out there? I knew you were in there earlier. You're not. Landon Moody going to be back in that number 10 spot. Let's see if he's able to pick up the pace on this lap. Looks like we got a new leader. I don't know. Is it Petter? Is that how I say that? P-E-T-R? As here comes Landon to come across the line. Moody is going down like a sweet muffin. Oh, my God. Kenny is in right now unless somebody can pop into the top 5. Landon Moody going to be sitting back in that number 10 position, not able to improve his position. Riley Green out on the track. Looks like he got his laps in. Mark Thrash struggling here tonight. This is the only one tonight, Mason. Only one. You forgot. Oh, is this your favorite car, too? How did you forget, Remington? Oh, that sucks. Honestly, these have been some of the best races, Yellow. I don't know why you're thinking this is going to be mayhem. These have actually been really good for the most part. All right, so Ethan Bauer is going to be in the number 12 spot as he just bought the car before this. Shane Haas in the number 2 spot, not having... No. Why would I advance it? I don't ever advance it. Well, stop being in every wreck. You don't learn how to avoid the wrecks. You gotta go kick some random kid now, take out your anger. Oof. All right, let's get Drips. Thank you for the follow. Let's get ready for tonight's heat race number 1. All right, remember, guys, top 8 transfer through. Yeah, but that's how you learn to avoid them. Honestly, I think that's why a lot of people have gotten better in the group is running WOOT. WOOT teaches you a lot of wreck avoidance. That is not the Arca Clay Clash. How can I not change... How did I not change the title? Let me go ahead and fix that. All right, starting on the pole here tonight in that number 5 machine. If he shows up, it's going to be Brandon Hinton. Outside of him, it's going to be Zach Lovelace. Landon Moody starting in the number 3 spot. Ethan Bowers in 4th. Going to be Jared Gotch in the number 5 spot. Sean Patchen in 6th. Chase Albright in 7th. Going to be Noah Johnson in the number 8 spot. Scott Helms in 9th. Alan Stewart in 10th. Going to be Lewis Draper in the number 11 spot. Mark Thrash in 12th. Going to be Ty in the number 13 spot. Brad Adams in 14th. Chris Tripp in 15th. Uncle Kenny in 16th. It's going to be the last two aren't there, so we're not going to go ahead and call out their names as we are going to get ready for heat race number 1. All right, guys, just a reminder, the start is on green. Top 8 transfer through here tonight. You got 5 laps here in heat race number 1. Have fun. All right, we got them stacked up 2 by 2, looking for the green flag this time by. We are going to see some high-speed action as these guys head into turn number 1 and 2. They are going to be stacked up 2, 3, maybe 4 wide here tonight. How many people get into the fence? I don't know. Where's the dirt track racing? Monday we'll have some dirt track racing again. Mark's last race before he's got to go north. All right. Out of turn number 2, stacked up 2 by 2, looking for the green flag this time by. It is going to be 15 cars going for 8 positions here tonight. Everybody else off to the LCQ. How did we wreck already? Oh, that is unfortunate. Situations before we even go green. If those guys go down on pit road, get that fast repair, should be able to get back out there as we look for the green flag this time. It's the Indy 500. Look at Mark. Mark's already wrecked. We haven't even gone green. Mark's already wrecked. That's not shocking. You know Xbox is already talking shit, right, Mark?
Oh, I'm sure.
Death taxes and Mark in the LCQ. All right, we are looking for the green flag this time by as they come down the front straightaway. Stacked up 2 by 2. Pace car pulls in. It is going to be Brandon and Lovelace on that front row looking for the green flag as they head into the tri-oval. Who's it going to be here tonight? Green flag is out. Green flag is out as they head towards turn number 1 and 2. Great start by Lovelace on the outside. He's going to bring Ethan Bowers with him as they head into 1 and 2. Looked like Brandon might have been asleep a little bit on that start as they head into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be side by side from 4th on back. They're going to get it thinned out of turn number 2. Here comes Bowers looking to the outside. Oh, no, that is Moody looking to the outside. He's got help coming from behind as they drag race down the back straightaway. Moody's going to go to the point in turn number 3 and 4. Oh, we got the big run starting to come as they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. I wish I swear when I... Yeah, right? You can't in real life, right? As they come across the line, Landon Moody leads the way. Here comes Jared Gotch on the outside. What's up, John's mom? What's up? Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Moody's going to lead the way. Jared Gotch trying to get that outside to go. He's got help behind him as they come down the back straightaway. They're going to take it 3 wide into turn number 3 for the lead. Noah Johnson, I think it is, up on that third lane trying to get it to work as they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway, trying to get that third lane to go. They're still 3 wide from about the third row on back as they come across the line. 2 laps complete. 2 laps complete. Remember, top 8 going to transfer through. You could throw a blanket over all these guys as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Yeah. So how was your Thanksgiving? How was your Thanksgiving, John's mom? Look, it's MDiTV's mom now. The whole group. You are mom for the whole group. As Jared leads the way on that outside. Here comes Moody back on the inside as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Moody going to have the edge. Jared's going to get the run out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Here comes that third lane led by Noah Johnson, trying to get that third lane to go as they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. How are you? How are you? Appreciate that. Appreciate you coming out. Is that like Elmo? Is that how I say that? Yeah, I got stuff too. My son got 3 plates. You know, it must be nice being 14. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. 3 wide for the lead. Noah Johnson starting to get that third lane to work up on the high side. Oh, we got a squiggly one in the middle. That is Chase Albright in that number 32 machine. He able to hold on to it. As they come down the front straightaway, going to be 1 lap to go. White flag is out. 1 lap to go into turn number 1. Moody's going to have the edge. Oh, they are starting to wreck further back. We got one around facing the wrong way as they come out of turn number 2. Mark Thrash way behind the field. He is hoping those guys get together as they head for turn number 3. Noah Johnson has the run on the outside. Third lane is starting to work as they head into turn number 3 and 4. 3 wide for the lead into turn number 3 and 4. Can they keep it straight? Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway, going to be Moody with the lead. The top lane needs to run. Down the front straightaway, 3 wide. Will they make it 4 wide? They're wrecking in the tri-oval. It's going to be Moody for the win. Jared Gotch, Lynn Lovelace, Ethan Bauer, Sean Patch, and Noah Johnson. Mark Thrash races his way in. And Ty, we need one more person to cross the line. Ty gets it. He gets the final transfer spot. See, that extra effort was worth it. You make it into the feature. Oh my God, that was insane. Oh my God. Let's see. Oh man, Scott Helms making contact there caused that big one. As we get into heat race number 2, it is going to be Brady Gotch on the pole here tonight in heat race number 2. Remember, guys, if you didn't make it in heat 1, we do have an LCQ still. Yeah, he's going to feel that one in the morning for sure, right? It's going to be Brady Gotch starting on the pole here tonight. Lyle Bonnet in second. Going to be Bill Sleep in that number 3 spot. John Van Blaricom in 4th. Going to be Jonathan Burt in 5th. Clint Sheehan in 6th. Daniel McConnell in 7th. James Stats in that number 8 spot. Jason Berg in 9th. Going to be Riley Green in the number 10 spot. Dylan Hilton in 11th. And Brayton in that number 12 spot. We'll see if anybody else shows up. But the rest of the field is Kyle Strauss, Nick Castro, Jeff Hedges. Aiden is not in there. Jason and Brian are definitely not in there. And that looks like that is all we're going to get as we get ready for tonight's green flag for heat race number 2. All right, just a reminder, guys. 5 laps, top 8 transfer. Start is on green. All right, we got them stacked up 2 by 2. Yeah. Yeah, you made it. Oh, you're just doing that to tell Xbox. Yeah, Mark made it through. All right, we got them stacked up 2 by 2, looking for the green flag this time by in heat race number 2. Top 8 going to transfer through. So we are sending 3 cars off to the LCQ out of this one. Buddy got bailed out, right? Beef in the chat. If it was the plan, it was a pretty smooth plan. So we got a bunch of regulars into tonight's feature. If you guys have to race into the Consi, but we are going down the back straightaway looking for the green flag this time by 70 miles per hour seems so slow after 250. I know, Clint. You only have to finish in front of 3 cars, Clint. All right, Clint, we just want to let you know here, you only have to finish in front of 3 cars in this race to make the feature. Can you do it? I hear zero confidence there. He says nothing.
He's focused. Over James.
Rumor has it Clint's a big finisher anyway.
My wife would like to know what that's like.
He's locked in.
Shame.
All right, we are looking for the green flag as the cars pull in. We got a couple slow ones in the back as they're going to sit back a little bit from the field, hoping to miss the big one as the green flag is out. Green. Oh, big stack up. Riley going to move to the top side, down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Going to be Lyle Bonnet on the high side, leading the way. Here comes Brady Gotch digging back down low. They're doing a mark as they head through turn number 1 and 2. One to the top side. It's going to be Jonathan Burt looking for the lead down the back straightaway. Burt's going to jump to the third lane, takes the lead, moves back down to the bottom as they're 3 wide behind him into turn number 3. Down into turn number 3. Oh, we got one down on the apron as Brady Gotch going to get a big run to the back bumper of Burt as they come out of turn number 4. These guys flirting with that apron. That's going to be awfully treacherous here tonight. You get that apron, it could spin you right around, especially if you're up at the front of the field. That could be hell for everybody as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Going to be side by side as Jonathan Burt leads the way down on the bottom side. He's got Bonnet to the high side as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Here comes that third lane trying to get a run. Who is that? That is John. John up on the high side as they head into turn number 3 and 4. 3 wide for the lead. Van Blaricom. Man, that is insane. On them like ranch and cheese curds. That is an interesting combination as they are 3 wide for second on back. They're going to go 3 wide for the lead as they come up on the high side into turn number 1 and 2. Jonathan Burt trying to get the edge down low as they head through 1 and 2 side by side all the way through the field out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. Who is out right now? Braden's out. Riley's out and Clint Sheehan are out as it stands right now. They got to race their way up. Clint's got to stay with the pack as they head into turn number 3 and 4. John V leading the way through turn number 3 and 4. Man, his last name is too long. Rockin' says Demon. What's up, Demon? Down the front straightaway, looking for the line as they come to the line. It's going to be 3 laps complete, 2 laps to go. It is going to be John V leading the way that time by as we got Dylan Hilton up on the high side. He's trying to get that third lane to work. Oh, we got one trying to thread the needle and make it 4 wide. Nope, he's going to make it by himself up on the high side, down the back straightaway. That is going to be Lyle Bonnet up on that high side, making a bold move, heading to the point into turn number 3 and 4. Not able to get down. Oh, Burt makes contact. Big wreck in 3 and 4. The field wrecks. The field wrecks in 3 and 4. Oh, these guys are going to have to figure out how to finish top 8 transfers. They get the white flag. 1 lap to go. Right now, it looks like they got to try and get it going. Right now, Brayton on that bubble spot as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Going to be Lyle well out front. Clint Sheehan in second. Bill Sleep in third. Brady Gotch, Nick Castro. Dylan, Jonathan Burt now on the bubble spot if nobody else finishes. Daniel McConnell is out. Stats is out. Riley Green is out. Brayton is out. As we move back up to the front, look at this. Dylan came out late, I think, as Lyle's going to take the win. Clint Sheehan is going to finish second. Bill Sleep third. Nick Castro fourth. Brady Gotch, Dylan Hinton. So there are only 6 cars on the track, and one is moving very slowly. Right now he's in. And John Van Blaricom, am I saying that right? Is in right now as it stands, and Burt's in. Oh, here comes Riley. Riley's in now. That's going to move the other John out. Burt's in. Burt's on the bubble. Riley Green. Oh, we got a race off of pit road. We got a race. We got a race coming out. You're in right now, Riley. Burt's behind you trying to chase you down. James Stats is the last one in right now. Oh, Jonathan wants the spot, moves to the high side of Riley Green. Jonathan takes the... They're going to come to the line. Who's it going to be at the line between these two? Riley Green is going to take it at the line. Jonathan Burt and James Stats makes it through. All right. If you didn't make it in there, you will be in this Conti. Stats, you made it. All right. LCQ. All right, LCQ is going to be Scott Helms starting on the pole. John V in second. Going to be Brad Adams in that number 3 spot. Dylan Hinton in fourth. Going to be Alan Stewart in fifth. Daniel McConnell in sixth. Chase Albright in seventh. Well, that just changed a lot. BK in fourth. Allen in fifth. Lewis Draper in sixth. Brandon Hinton in seventh. And Kenneth Blackburn in that number 8 spot. All right, guys, you got 6 laps here. 5 of you transfer through. A lot of people didn't show up for this one, so 5 of you transfer through, 3 going home. This pack of dogs on a 3-legged cat, right? This is the only race tonight. Only race tonight. We got the feature after this. We got a little 3-minute warm-up and then the feature after this. Jamie, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. As we are looking for the green flag this time by. These guys need to catch up. If you are all on the bottom line there, you can stack it up 2 by 2 if you want. I'll clear the block. It's first come, first serve on the top side. All right, we're going to go green flag this time by as they head into turn number 3 and 4. One thing I did not say in the driver's meeting, I'm going to make it clear here before we get into the feature. Do not sit back and jump the start and jump out of lane before the start-finish line. I just wanted to make that clear. I saw a couple people sitting back earlier. Nobody did it, but I just want to make it clear before we get to the feature. All right, we got them stacked up, looking for the green flag as they come out of turn number 4. It is going to be 6 laps here tonight. It is a phenomenal combination. 6 laps here tonight in the LCQ. Top 5 transfer through 26 into tonight's feature. It is going to be a wild one here tonight. Guys, don't go anywhere. It is only going to get better from here as we look for the green flag in the restart zone. Scott Helms leads the way. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as Helms leads them towards turn number 1 and 2. What's that? Brace these cars. They're phenomenal, aren't they? Into turn number 1 and 2. Going to be 3 wide. Oh, these guys are pushing it already as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Looking for turn number 3 and 4. It is going to be BK up on the high side. Brayton trying to take the lead as they head into... Oh, he is. Oh, he's in the middle. He's going to take the lead into turn number 3. Oh, okay. I didn't know. Down into and through the trial. It's going to be Scott Helms leading the way. Here comes BK back to the outside. Not sure who had it at the line as they head into 1 and 2. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Helms rolling that bottom side. These guys just want to make it in. They got a few guys behind them that are on the outside looking in. Top 5 going to transfer through. It is going to get crazy in this pack coming to the checkered here tonight. Will they be patient and wait for that final lap? They're going to take it 3 wide for the lead into turn number 3. Lewis going to fall back up on the high side. He knows it's too early as they come out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway. Oh, Scott Helms, hold on to it as they come to the line. It is going to be 2 laps complete, 4 laps to go. It's not a really big pack. We can move in a little bit closer as these guys roll through turn number 1 and 2 down the back straightaway. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. It is 3 wide for the lead heading into turn number 3. Lewis gets the run on the outside, almost makes contact with Brayton. Brayton's going to sit in the middle. He's nice and steady. He's got one on either side as they come out of turn number 4. Big run for Lewis up on the high side as they come down the front straightaway. Looking for the line halfway through the LCQ as they come across the line. It is going to be Lewis at the point into turn number 1 and 2. Helms shuffled back to third. That's not where he wants to be. Has to be careful of that apron as they head through turn number 1 and 2. It is going to be so easy for these guys to try to make it 4 wide here. Being in that number 2 spot, definitely seeming extra treacherous here tonight as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Helm's going to be in tow of Brayton as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Helm's going to scoot up into that number 2 spot. Maybe not. Here comes Lewis fighting back on the outside. Heading for the line. 2 laps to go when they come across the line. This time by 2 laps to go. BK leads the way into turn number 1 and 2. Brayton gets the apron, able to hold on to it. Gets a little wobbly there. That's going to tighten up the field out of turn number 2. Oh, we got one in the wall. Oh, more contact behind. That's going to take out Stewart and Dillon at the back of the pack. They need to stay in it. These guys could still all get together. Kenneth on the outside looking in that number 155 as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Down the front straightaway looking for the white flag this time by. Intensity is high. BK moves to the high side. Lewis looking down low. They're going to be 3 wide per second. Coming to the line. White flag is out, 1 lap to go. Scott Helms kind of in the sucker hole in that number 5 spot. He's going to pull himself up a little bit further in 1 and 2. Slide to the number 3 spot. Down the back straightaway. Side by side for the lead. Side by side for just about every position as they head for turn number 3 and 4. 1 car. Oh, they're wrecking. No. Big wreck there. As Lewis and Brad get together, that might push. These guys are still racing for a spot as BK leads the way. Coming to the line. Here comes Kenneth. Kenneth got it at the line by, it says 0.00 on my screen. BK second. Scott Helms, Brandon, and Brad making it in. Lewis, Allen, and Dillon are out. Let's take a look and see how close that was. Look, 0.000. 0.000 for the win. Kenneth takes the win. That is a whole lot of zeros. All right, guys, we're going to get a 3-minute warm-up here, and we're going to go ahead and use it. You guys can do whatever, wreck each other, do donuts. Just don't get DQ'd. Have some fun, and we'll go into the feature in about 3 minutes. All right, these guys are going to come out onto the track, have a little bit of fun here. By the way, Riley, thank you for using your sub there. Appreciate you, buddy. Oh, these guys. Oh my God, that thing is ripping backwards. That is the fastest thing I think he's driven backwards as he smokes the wall. Yeah, we'll go back and take a look at that. Hold on, let's go to Kenny. All right, we're going to go take a look at this finish here again. Kenny's going to be sitting back here. He is sitting back here stalking these guys. They're going to get together. They're going to get together here at the back of the pack. Kenneth's going to sit down at the bottom, goes below the apron, knows that it's getting a little crazy. The leaders take each other out, swipe themselves clean. Watch Kenny. Watch Kenny make this move up through the field and take the win here. Up the middle. And snags it at the line. What a finish for Kenny. Let's see. Look at how close that was. So close right there. That was so close. He just had the run and the momentum, taking the win. Scott Helms looking to make it 3 wide there. What a finish. Should be. Look, your boy made the race. Kenny made the race. Matthew. Yeah, that was crazy. .000 was that finish. All right, so we got about 40 seconds left as we get ready for tonight's race. These guys out here doing some laps, getting some hot laps in, having a little fun, a little bit of wrecking out here too. Speaking of wrecking, there's Jonathan Burt. He's over on Facebook. Matthew. What is Burt doing? Mark's so slow he's not on the board, right? Oh! All right, so that is going to be the end of the warm-up. Let's get ready for tonight's main event as they are going to get them lined up here tonight. Is it Peter? Is that just Peter? Am I overthinking that name? He's going to be on the pole here tonight. Shane Haas in second. Going to be Scott Milokin in that number 3 spot. Kevin Orlando Jr. in 4th. Going to be Kenny Storkson in the number 5 spot. Landon Moody in 6th. Lyle Bonnet in 7th. Going to be Jared Gotch in that number 8 spot. There's no breakout. Clint Sheehan in 9th. Going to be Zach Lovelace in the number 10 spot. Bill Sleep in 11th. Ethan Bowers in 12th. Nick Castro in 13th. Going to be Sean in the number 8 spot. Brady Gotch in, Sean in the number 14 spot. Brady Gotch in 15th. And Noah Johnson in 16th. Going to be Riley Green in the number 17 spot. Mark Thrash in 18th. Jonathan Burt in 19th. Ty's going to start in the number 20 spot. James Stats in 21st. Kenneth Blackburn in 22nd. Going to be BK in the number 23 spot. Scott Helms in 24th. Then rounding out the rest of the field, it is going to be Brandon Hinton and Brad Adams rounding out the field. All right, guys, it's going to be 30 laps here tonight. Remember, it is admin cautions. If you do get in a wreck, go get that fast spare, get back out there, and take your laps back when we do get a caution. Do not sit back to jump the start. No jumping out of lane until the start-finish line. Obviously, if somebody misses a shift or does something stupid, I will use my discretion there, but don't sit back to get a jump on the start. This start will be on green. Restarts will be on leader. No passing below the double yellow line. Have fun. Moment of silence for that guy, right? Let's go, Kenny Storkson, says Matthew. Let's see. Noah is on pit road. It looks like Brad Adams did not grid up, even though he made it, as we look for the green flag this time by. Yeah, he's got the one's favorite that he won in. Pretty froggy. What's up, Mayo? Happy Thanksgiving. How you doing, buddy? As they come out of turn number 4, it's going to be green flag this time by. All right, guys, tighten them up. We're coming out of 4. Looking for that green flag this time by. Pace car going to pull in 2 by 2 through the field as we look for the green flag in the restart zone. Who's it going to be here tonight? Green flag is out. Green flag is out as they come down the front straightaway looking for turn number 1 and 2. Peter going to lead the way into turn number 1. They're going to go 3 wide already for the lead as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Oh, these guys are shuffling 4 positions. Got a couple packs broken away as we could see a lot going on here tonight. Big draft. These guys will catch them if they do do fall behind, as the draft is absolutely massive in these as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Oh, big run up on the high side. Got one running through the top lanes, looking for the lead already. That is Mark Thrash going to the point, looking for the lead on lap number 1. He's not. Oh, is he going to get there? Mark Thrash leads lap number 1. Down into turn number 1 and 2. That was 15 positions for Mark Thrash in 1 lap as they head through 1 and 2. It is going to be side by side, 3 wide. We got 1 around, 2 around. Big wreck out of turn number 2. Caution flag comes out. Caution, caution, caution. So Kenny said it might have been his fault. We're going to go take a look and see what happened. All right, so we're going to take a look at this one, see how this one Oh, he did. He got right in the back of him. Oh, big wreck. Big wreck. Lots of cars caught up in that one. These guys are going to have to go in, get those fast repairs. Some of these guys probably having to take a tow. And Xbox is going to call that one on Mark Thrash. That one was on Mark, according to the chat. And by chat, I mean one person.
Xbox?
Yeah. All right.
Always.
So quick caution flag here tonight as we had a big one out of turn number 2. Had to throw the caution for that. Looks like we might have a couple people who had to take the tow. Looks like Riley Green going to make it there. Remember, guys, if you did go a lap down, get that fast repair. If you did have to take the tow, you will be able to get your laps back on the next caution. Wall there. Yeah, somebody got into him. Xbox is out there giving Mark a little bit of trash talk as they come to the line. It is going to be Peter out front, Shane Haas, Jared Gotch, Landon Moody, Zach Lovelace, your top 5 as they come across the line. Let's see. Is it 1 to go this time? It is 2 to go. Back out there. Riley's back out there. I think Kenny had to take the tow. Clint had to take the tow. Nick had to take the tow. Let's go back and take a look and see what happened to Clint Sheehan in that one. Well, that didn't look fun. Oof. Oh my God. Next Sunday, Packers versus that'll be a fun one to watch. Damn, Clint really wrecked. Cold, lonely night in Michigan. Yeah, no problem. Appreciate you, Tommy. All right, so we should get the 1 to go this time by, and most people have made it back out on the track. Got 21 cars. Looks like Nick, Clint, and Kenny all having to take the tow. Good thing he's small in the car. He doesn't have to worry about, right? Oh, Clint, they just said in the chat that good thing you are small because you didn't have to worry about hitting your head in that wreck. All right, we're going to get that one to go this time by. It is so hard to watch these cars do 70 miles per hour pacing after watching them do 250 miles per hour in the draft, as they are going to stack them up as they come across the line. One lap to go, going back to green this time by. Yeah, he'll be back out there. He did make it out. He is not going to make it for a wave around. I don't think he might. He might. Going to be pushing it. Looks like Clint made it out also. Those guys will get those wave rounds on the next caution. Must be this tall to drive these vehicles. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Mayo says, love you, Clint. As they come out of turn number 2, stacked up 2 by 2, looking for that green flag this time by. I think it's going to be pushing it to make it. Kenny, it's up to you. If you're going to take it, just let them know where you're going. Well, either way, you'll be away from the wreck. Clint has to be 6 feet to see out. That's wild. What a move under yellow. Right? Clint's going to get there a little bit late. He is not going to try to pass. He's going to catch the field. Nick's going to get there with Kenny as we look for the green flag as they come to the start-finish line this time by. So Kenny might have to roll a little bit by himself. He is going to make... Kenny is going to make it, isn't he? Do not take it, Kenny. Looking for the green flag as they come to the line. Green flag is out. And Clint somebody sat way back as they head for turn number 1 and 2. It is going to be 2 by 2 into turn number 1 and 2. Can we get some green flag laps now as we got a little bit of blocking going on back there? That is going to be, who was that? That was, I don't know who that was. Putting a little block on there. Might have been Landon Moody. It was Landon Moody as they come down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3. Going to be Peter leading the way. It is going to be side by side behind them, 3 wide behind them as they come through turn number 3 and 4. A lot of time to go here tonight as they come across the line to complete lap number 6. 24 laps to go. Plenty of time to make your moves. Plenty of time to make a mistake as they head into turn number 1 and 2. 3 wide for that number 3 spot. It is 3 wide from the second row back as they come out of turn number 2. Right? Yeah, I know. He thought about it. As they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Side by side up at the front. Shane Haas trying to look for the lead up in that second lane. That third lane is trying to move as they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. He's got no help, but he's going to pull that side draft down the front straightaway. Looking for the line. I think that is Scott Milliken. As they come across the line, it is going to be 7 laps complete. Oh, Kenny back up in the mix in that number 54 at the back of this big pack. The last row, 3 wide. On the top is Kenny Storkson. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be 3 wide up at the front as they head into turn number 3 and 4. It is constant 3 wide in these things as they we got one on the apron. Big save there down on the bottom side. It might have been Jared Gotch, maybe. Yeah, Jared Gotch with a big save. Down on the bottom side as they come to the line, it is going to be Peter leading that time by. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Kenny making big moves down there in the back of the pack as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Side by side up at the front. Down the back straightaway. Jockey in 4 position. Can they survive into turn number 3? Peter continues to control that bottom side, which means he continues to control the lead. Shane Haas trying to get some help from behind as they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Side by side, Shane Haas with a run. Can he get there to the line to lead this time by? As it's going to be 9 laps complete. Shane Haas leads that time by. Finally, that middle lane gets the run as we got Moody up in the 3rd lane as they look for the lead up high. He's got help behind. That's going to be Ethan Bowers in that number 10 machine. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn at number 3. Peter going to continue to lead the way. Shane Haas leads the middle lane. Landon Moody in the top lane as they head for turn number 3 and 4. I can run faster than Mark. He ran a 40.6. Down the front straightaway, looking for the line. It is going to be Peter on that inside. Oh, James Stats has moved up into that top 3 as he hits that 3rd lane down the front straightaway. Moody, we got jockeyed out. We got one in the wall. Oh, more contact. He's able to keep it straight as they come out of turn number 2. He's going to fall like a rock as they come down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. Who is that falling? Is it Riley? It is not Riley. Who was that falling? That is going to be Brady Gotch, I think, maybe. Oh, no, Scott Milliken. Falling back as we move back up to the front. It is going to be Peter still on that inside. Shane Haas going to get the run. He's going to lead that time by. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Going to be 3 wide for that number 3 spot. 2 by 2 for first as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. I heard him scraping the wall that time by as they come down the back straightaway. 11 laps in the books into turn number 3. Things starting to settle in a little bit. I know it looks intense on the screen, but everybody rolling pretty smooth, keeping it calm as it stands right now. One mistake could take out a lot of cars in this one. As they come to the line, going to be Peter that time by Shane Haas, not able to get the run, a little bumping. And down below the yellow line, further back in the pack as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Peter going to continue to lead Shane Haas, trying to get the dig on that outside. Top, bottom side has been pretty dominant here in the feature. When these guys get super aggressive, we'll see what happens. If we can get these higher lanes to start working a little bit better as they come out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway, I see Kenny moving up in the mix. He's 3rd on that top lane. Down the front straightaway. Coming to the line. Who's it going to be into turn number 1 and 2? Shane Haas with the edge. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Going to be 2 by 2 for that number 1 spot. Once again, down the back straightaway. 3rd lane trying to work with Landon Moody leading the field on that 3rd lane down the back straightaway. 3 wide for the lead into turn number 3. Moody getting really aggressive with the side draft, trying to figure out where he needs to go as they head through turn number 3 and 4 down the front straightaway. 40-second laps. These laps tick down pretty quick as we're going to be 14 complete at the line. 14 complete. Peter going to take that lap as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Oh, we got one in the wall. Whoa, big wreck. Big wreck into turn number 1 and 2. Caution flag comes out. Clean up in aisle 3. Oh, Kenny got caught. Yeah, lead lap cars stay on the yellow line. Lap down cars just take your laps. What do you got to say? It looked like Lincoln gets the wall. That might have caused the stack up here. Kenny's oh no, they get it. Oh no, something else happened further up. Who was that in the air? I think it might be James Stats in the air there. Let's see. Oh, net code. Serious net code. Oh, they were wrecking below him, though. Oh, big hit. James Stats going to take the tumble. Kenny up into the wall. That's going to be the end of his night as we get the big wreck into turn number 1 and 2, bringing out the caution flag here once again. These guys probably needed a break anyway. That was pretty intense. As we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 meatballs on the track. Mario Banana Peel, right? Yeah, you look fine. It doesn't even look like anything's bent. I know you got the wall there. I thought you were done for. Lots of cars coming down onto pit road. Second back inside row. Yeah, I saw that. They got the apron there. All right, so that was a good run. That was a good run, guys, by the way. All right, so Zach Lovelace is going to inherit the lead here tonight. Scott Helms in second, Jonathan Burt, Riley Green, and Scott Milliken are your top 5. Ty is going to be in 6th, Brady Gotch 7th, Mark Thrash 8th, Peter in 9th, and Landon Moody in that number 10 spot. Heart rate 1,000. Yeah, that was intense, though. I'll tell you that. Steve, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Man, these IndyCars, when we do them at Dega, put on such a good show. Such a good show. Got a few guys having to take the tow. We'll see if they get back out there and get some laps. Mark Thrash on the second wreck too. Yeah, I believe it. It definitely was Mark Thrash. 9 times out of 10, Mark's bad works. Oh, Clint got caught up in that one too. Clint, how did you get caught up in that one? Man, that was intense. Hold on, I want to go back and take a look and see. Well, let's go see what Clint did here. Oh, he got ran into from behind. Oh, no. Poor Clint. When in doubt, mark it out. Oh, God, that is great. Yeah, it was really good. It was really good. I got 0 complaints about that run. I was a little worried when we did the first run and got a quick caution. But those guys did a phenomenal job that second time. And now we got a lot of guys, when they do make it back out, get those fast repairs, they are going to have to be careful. Bill Sleep taking a ride in his motion rig. I hope you have your motion rig off for this one, Bill. He does not. That is wild. All right, we got them stacked up 2 by 2. Looking for the green flag this time by as they are stacked up. We got a couple guys getting their laps back. Bill Sleep gonna sit on his. He's gonna roll around and get the next caution, I'm sure, as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Who's it going to be here tonight? Can we go the rest of the way? Green flag, as it is going to be a 12-lap shootout as they come down the front straightaway. Pace car is in. Zach Lovelace leads the way, waiting for that green flag. Let's see. Zach's going to go a little bit early. Green flag is out. Green flag is out. J.E., thank you for the follow as they come down the front straightaway, looking for turn number 1 and 2. Field's going to get stretched out a little bit here. They're going to have to work together and get up to the front as the leaders have pulled away. Jonathan Burt, Zach Lovelace, nose to tail down the back straightaway as they head for turn number 3 and 4. Here comes the racing as these guys start to catch up. It is going to be 2 wide up at the front. Make it 3 wide as we got Scott up to the high side. We got a pair of Scotts up on the high side as it's going to be Riley Green leading that time by. Down into turn number 1 and 2. The Scotts have found each other. Oh, it is getting tense. Your mom's favorite iRacer. Thank you for the heart. Me appreciate that as they come down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. 2, 3 wide down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3. Riley Green holding strong up on the outside. Lovelace down on the bottom. Scotts are falling back into turn number 3 and 4. Down the front straightaway, looking for the line this time by. Going to be 10 laps to go for the field. Riley Green on the outside. He's going to lead this time by. There is overtimes, yes. Is it raining in this game? No, it's just, we got a big wreck into turn number 1 and 2. Caution flag comes out. The Scotts have wrecked in turn number 1 and 2. Did he just go around? Might have been some net code there. Ooh, I think that was all net code right there. Oh. Jared just drifted up a little bit, got into him. A little bit of net code. It is definitely. Yeah, it is. We just had a long run. This was that one wasn't a long run. We just had a nice long run. Quick caution flag there as the Scotts go around with Jared in the middle of that one. Caution flag comes out once again. Looks like Scott, and Jared all with meatballs. Looks like Lyle is out. DQ. Dairy Queen? As Lovelace leads the way here tonight. Riley Green, Jonathan Burt, Brady Gotcha, Peter, your top 5. Watch this number 53. He has been fast all night long. He is moving his way forward, back up into the top 5. It is Dega, yes. That one was Mark's first. Oh, he should be. Oh, my God. What just happened? Not really sure. Oh! Oh, Nick had some issues and Bill Sleep gets collected. That is unfortunate for him. What's up? What's up, Slade? Been a while? Oh, that sucks. No, they would die. They would die for sure. Yeah, this would not work in real life. Yeah, that was definitely Mark's fault. I'm not really sure what happened there. What did he do? He just lost it. Oh, that's why you should always take your laps on the high side. That is a lesson on why we take our laps back on the high side. Let's see. Yeah, I've been busy. Yeah, we got some snow coming too. Yeah, I remember. I remember that race. All right, so we are pacing. Should get that one to go at the line this time by. Unfortunately, Bill's sleep gets caught up, and that kid making a mistake there. Not able to get it slowed down in time. I live just north of Syracuse, New York. Thank you for the likes. Appreciate that. Oh, wow. Yeah, it was. Ryan, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. It was a while ago, but yeah. It was insane. All right, should get the one to go at the line this time by. It is going to be a 6-lap shootout here. I have Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok. Is it not pushing it over there on Twitch? It should be. All right, so yeah, when you see that chat that says my name, it's coming from other platforms. So a lot of this is coming from TikTok. We got some from Facebook. And of course, Scott, you sound like you ride a Peter. You were on YouTube? Oh, okay. You can on road. Yes, you can on road. Certain road and car combos. Got one more getting their lap back down on the bottom side. Outlaw, by the way, thank you for the follow over there on Twitch. Make sure you guys get those likes, shares, and follows in as we are looking for the green flag this time. Bye. Yeah, the dirt ARCA race has been amazing. Wednesdays wasn't as exciting as some of the other ones, but yeah, those are always fun. You got NASCAR 25? I don't have it. Mark, Clint can't win. He's out. All right, Jared's going to get another lap back here and get back on the lead lap as we are looking for the green flag out of turn number 4. I usually run Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. If you are over there on the Twitch side, if you click on the profile, my Discord link is in there. Looking for the green flag as they come to the line. Happy Thanksgiving. Green flag is out. Lovelace and Burke going to get a nice jump as they head for turn number 1 and 2. Can we keep it green? 6 laps to go. 6 laps to go as they head into 1 and 2. These guys going to get it situated out pretty quickly here as they want to catch the leaders. As the leaders are single file, here comes Riley Green looking to the outside. Down the back straightaway. He's got help coming from behind. Green to the point. Here comes that top lane looking for turn number 3 and 4. 3 wide into turn number 3. 3 wide into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be side by side looking for the lead as they come to the line this time by. It's going to be 5 laps to go. 5 laps to go. Can they make it to the white flag? Yeah, probably. Oh, you missed the Syracuse mile? Yeah, we all do. as they come to the line, come into turn number 1 and 2. They're four wide for 2 lanes into turn number 1 and 2. Oh, here it comes. Big wreck out of turn number 2. 4 wide did not work. Oh my God, the field just died into coming out of turn number 2. Yeah, right. Oh my God, that was insane. You guys were 2 rows, 4 wide. All right, let's see. I think Riley. Oh, they just get together. Oh my God, the field. Oh. Brayton gets stuck in the wall. Oh, unfortunate 4 wide situation. Oh my God. He just gets, yeah. You know, I got to imagine, Brayton, if that happened in real life, that's about what would happen. You would become one with the wall. All right, so we are working that caution flag once again. Your mom's favorite iRacer. Thank you for the goat and the GGs. Appreciate that. 3 GGs out there. I thought they were going to do it. I thought they were going to do it for a second. Yeah, that was a tough one. Mark's done. Oh, the trash can is done. As the pace car comes to line. Anton, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. All right, so it sounds like Bill Sleep is getting a couple laps back as they got 3 laps to go. So this is going to be a green, white checker. A lot of people having to take toes there. Oh, look at that. Peter's coming out. Ethan's coming out. I think, yeah, a couple. Ty is out. Brandon is waiting for the toe. A lot of Brandon's out there. A couple of these guys on pit road. We'll see if they make it back out. I use SDK. It is. How long's your toe, Mark? Oh, wow. Good thing they only do 70 under caution, right? It is about a minute and 50-second lap. Enjoy the bench, buddy. Oh, my God. Xbox. Oh, you're in Connecticut? Nice. That was insane. Brandon trying to make it to pit road. He's not going to make it. Oh, it died. It finally died. All right, we are going to get that one to go this time by. He's out of the way. He blew up. I'm just going to leave him there if he wants to sit there and watch the race from the apron. All right, so we got about 6-7 cars left on the lead lap right now as we got a couple guys trying to get their laps back. So that's going to put 8 on the lead lap. I think Lovelace is going to get around here too. Burt should be close. Yeah, you're going to have a couple coming in hot, guys. Mark Thrash might make it. Okay. So no, you might get a snow day. Brian says 6-7. What's up, Brian? What's up, buddy? Mark did make it back on the lead lap. We'll see if he catches the field. Bill Sleep is still going to be a lap down. I don't think he's going to get around in time. So it looks like we got 11 cars left in this battle. I saw the opportunity. Oh, that's wild. How you been, Brian? That allowed this man back on the lead lap, right? He is there too, looking for that green flag. As the pace car's going to pull in, we got a shootout here. 2 laps. Will they make the white flag? I had a decent one. How many people hit the catch fence a lot tonight? A few. It's actually, we had a really good green flag run in the middle here, but they got 4 wide, which brought out this last caution. Green flag is out as Shane Haas is going to set himself up as a sitting duck all by himself. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Shane Haas going to lead the way. It's going to be Scott and Jared in the second row, trying to reel him back in. Jared up on the high side. Scott down low. Down the back straightaway. Nowhere for Scott to go as here comes Bowers. He takes it 3 lanes up to the top side. Happy Thanksgiving. Ethan Bowers goes to the point as they head into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be side by side through turn number 3 and 4, looking for the white flag this time by. Mark Thrash is too far back. Can he catch the field? They're going to go 4 wide through the tri-oval. It's too late for a caution if it were to come out now as they come across the line. White flag is out. 1 lap to go. Look at the battle up at the front as they head through turn number 1 and 2. 4 wide. 4 wide out of turn number 2. Oh, he's going to scrape the wall down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. They're going to keep it 3 wide, 4 wide, still heading for turn number 3. How will this one end? Still 4 wide. 4 wide for the lead into turn number 3 and 4. Bowers down on that inside, trying to take the win away from these guys here tonight as they scrape the wall out of turn number 4. Jockey in 4 position. They touch. Down the front straightaway through the tri-oval. Who's going to get it at the line? Peter out front. He's going to take the win here tonight. It was 4 wide for second. Jared, Ethan, Kevin Orlando, Shane Haas, your top 5. What a finish, guys. What a finish. All right, let's go back. Let's go back and take a look at that. Wow, they were wrecking coming. Oh, yeah, how wide were they? Oh my God, that was insane for the finish there, guys. Insane finish here tonight. Wow. Let's see how many we got. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at the line. 8 if you want to count the leader. That is insane at the line here tonight. Let's go ahead and go through these results, bring in the top 3 if they're in there. If that is insane. It is going to be, oops, let me go. this way. It is going to be Peter with the win here tonight. Jared Gotch in second. Ethan Bowers in third. Right. Going to be Kevin Orlando in the number 4 spot. Shane Haas in 5th. Scott Malukin in 7th and 6th. Landon Moody's going to be 7th. Jonathan Burt in 8th. Mark Thrash in 9th. Going to be Zach Lovelace in the number 8 spot. Kenneth Blackburn in 11th. Bill Sleep in 12th. Riley Green's going to be 13th. Brady Gotch in 14th. Brayton in 15th. Going to be Stats in that number 16 spot. Ty in 17th. Brandon Hilton in 18th. 19th is going to be Scott Helms. Lyle Bonnet in 20th. Clint Sheehan in 21st. Going to be Kenny Storkson in 22nd. Sean in 23rd. And Nick in that number 24 spot. Not even top 10 sleep time, right? We're going to interview the top 3, and then I'm going to be going into bed. Well, top however many's in the Discord. All right. Wow. What a finish here tonight. Honestly, we had a couple wrecks, but some overall good racing here tonight. Jared, you bring it home in third. What a crazy race. I mean, you what's that?
He bring it home in second.
Oh, he did? Oh, you were in third.
Yeah.
My bad. Ethan, you bring it home in third. Man, what a finish. How hard were you clenching that wheel at the end of that one, Ethan?
I had it on a death grip. I was trying to hold off of him, but I couldn't hold him off with the draft. I was just trying to size draft and block, and that was fun. It ain't dirt, but it was fun.
Yeah, I was gonna say, used to seeing you on dirt. This definitely wouldn't have worked on dirt, but man, you didn't come out and smoke Landon yesterday. You had to come out and smoke him tonight. But hey, a win over Landon's a win over Landon, right?
Oh yeah.
Well, great run here tonight. Why don't you give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Carolina Sun Sports, Majula Safe Speed Shop, Laser Mowing, McMahon's Grading Company, Carolina Lady Photography, JTM Automotive, Bowers Design and Graphics. You for putting it on. Everybody racing in this, racing clean. I think we only had like 4 cautions. Not bad. That's better than some dirt races. So, yeah, Track Racer, Moza, just everybody really helps out on the this IndyCar. Bought it today just to race this race. Probably won't touch it again. And that was fun.
It was.
I'm getting better at asphalt. I ain't that bad, but we'll get there.
7 wide for second. That was insane. Great run. Jared sneaking it in there, getting that number 2 spot. Great run for you here tonight. Man, that was chaotic.
Yeah, the famous last words of Brady told to me coming to the checkered flag, get shitty with it and go. So yeah, he was helpful in the end there. I'm unfortunately gonna get 4 wins in a row in IndyCar, but nonetheless, this is probably my worst average finish on a car and track combo. I was dreading tonight. I was like gonna wreck out again. It's gonna be awful, but I don't know how I'm here. But you know what? I'm thankful for it. That's for damn sure. Thank you. But it was a really crazy race. 3 wide, 4 wide, 7 wide at size. But yeah, what a great race.
Yeah, definitely insane. It's all about patience in these, and we see a lot of people take the runs, but I mean, we also see a lot of patience in there because you gotta plan that run or you're done in this car taking a tow.
Yeah, dude. I see more the people who win these races and in this car. It's the people who are lagging back and getting the runs, getting out of forward and triable. If you're leading the lane, you're just gonna be dead in the water. It comes to the line, you're just gonna have no momentum. The guys are coming behind, you're just gonna like 7 wide like you had is coming to the line here. So, but yeah, I don't know. I had a
Still in
tow.
shock.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I had a 2-minute tow. I had like a 4-minute tow. I was 2 laps down, and I took my. I thought to myself, I was like, I just took that last lap, my lap back, and I thought I thought I was gonna go green to the end, and the caution came out. The caution came out just saved my race. I was in the top 5, so that yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I get it. I get it. Great run here tonight. Why don't you go ahead?
This car's crazy. There's no you can't there's no you don't start, there's no time to process what's going on around you. It's chaotic. I don't know how the hell Brady even won 3 of these things. I don't how.
You know, I'm looking at the top speeds from the last lap. Mark hit 264 miles per hour.
It's like a fighter jets, and these things are fighter jets for sure. Like it's bizarre. Like they're so fast.
Well, great run here tonight. Why don't you go ahead and give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Well, happy Thanksgiving to all the families out there. Thanks to you for putting us on every weekend, every Thursday. I mean, for putting these great races on for us to put shows on like this. Thanks to Brady. Thanks to Gotch Racing, Gotch Trucking, my family. Yeah, what a race.
Appreciate you guys, and I will see you. I will see you next week.
See you next week.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, all right, guys, that is going to be it for tonight. Definitely some great racing. Appreciate everybody coming out and putting on one hell of a show. We're going to go ahead and close down the stream. I'll be back Monday night with the Big Block Modifieds. As always, guys, until next time, be safe and have a good night.